see you folks. Yeah, we are over here at Nanaimo Station right now. So welcome folks. My name is Jerome Porriswood and we are at Nanaimo Station. And this is our Munchie Mondays where we try something savory and something sweet and a bevy. Good to have you here on the stream. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me check the audio first. So first thing we need to do is make sure that we can check it. Okay. Next thing we need to do is actually check it. So let's check it. Okay. Wait. Next thing we need to do is we're doing great. Awesome. Okay. So let's get up and let's go. Yeah, Nanaimo Station. This is where we are. Look at that. Nanaimo. in the lore of husband, of course, Nanaimo. There's a train coming out right now. What can you say? What can you do? Oh, here's another train coming in right now too, the other way. What is that, like a Mark 1? That's like old school. Old school train. Nick's got the glasses emoji. Much respect to that. Hey Nick, good to see you. Awesome. What's this? Devesh Patel, good to see you as well. Nice to have you on the stream. Just walking down the stairs here in Nanaimo Station. Now we got the rush behind us too. Is that going to be too much right now? Like the big pack of people, it's going to be in another half an hour or so. Between 5 to 7. Mainly 5 to 6, but you get a little bit of a rush around 7 too. Here we are. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. I heard there's like a new convenience shop on over here or something like that. Oh wow, look at this. Right here. Look at that. So yeah, they have an express less convenience like right here. This is perfect. This is awesome. That's good to see. We're gonna head up Nanaimo Street, so it's gonna take us probably about 7 minutes to get up Nanaimo Street and over to the Kingsway, but that is where we're heading right now. Dravo, good to see you. Yeah, Devesh is here, Nick's here. It's good to see you too. There's the number 25 bus that's heading on over to Brentwood, just dropping people off. Make it through. Yeah. We'll just head up this way. And this will take us up and over into the Kingsway. And I mean up, I mean we're literally going up right now. Technically south, but also uphill. You can see all of these buildings right here. These are all rental buildings. And all of these homes on over here, these are all homes right now. And what's happening on over here, because we're so close, like look at the mountains in the background too. We're so close to the transit station here. These people who live in these homes are getting offered a lot of money. Or they might if they haven't already. Because developers want to build tall buildings right on over here. Like 20 stories tall. I was just over on Rupert Street yesterday. Or was it the day before? It might have been the day before. And literally, I was exploring the area. And there was like signs telling you how many stories they were going to build. A bunch of houses combined into one lot property. And like sketches of the towers and stuff like that. And the words transit-oriented development on all of these lot assembly signs. I was just like, wow, the city is going to change. Just like Kingsway, home of the affordable banh mi sandwich shops. Way more than that. Way more than that. have a particular location in mind for me. So it doesn't mean that the homeowners over here, sometimes the homeowners are like, they're going to force me out of my home. No, they're not going to force you out of your home. But if you want to sell it for a whole lot of money, developers are eager to snatch up anything close to a SkyTrain station right now. Once they got one property, they try to get the other ones on the other sides of them. So, very interesting. Literally, they had these teeny tiny houses just like this. These areas were really built for wartime houses and stuff like that. So, they didn't have this house, and they had that house, and that house. Let's say if you were at a corner of a lot. So they're going to have this big 8-story tower. Because we were a little away from the SkyTrain station. And then there's going to be this tiny little thing right at the corner, just kind of sitting there. So, very interesting. The Vancouver special. Absolutely. Vancouver special is something that really did transform the community and allow people who lived on 25-foot lots to live in a house that was at least as big as some of the houses of like a normal house. That was a smart design, the Vancouver special. Over in like Dunbar Southlands are like sometimes twice as big. So lot sizes you'll see here on the east side. Wow. And then there's other people that are just looking to move out of the neighborhood because they don't want to be in an area that's going to densify. And that's spurring housing purchases across Metro Vancouver. So very, very cool. Very, very cool. This is one of the density projects that came in. They had like a loophole back in the day around 2017, 2018. The city realized they were having a hard time developing housing because they enacted a city plan that gave like the local neighborhoods veto power over whatever they wanted to build in their neighborhood. So not a lot got built. Brooke, good to see you. Hope you're having a great Monday. Yeah, I'm having a great Monday. We're heading up to the Kingsway right now. Probably about another, well, I can see the intersection from here. It's probably another 4 minutes. But yeah. So, yeah, not a lot of stuff got done after the 1995 Vancouver plan. That's why we have a whole lot of older infrastructure now. That's okay. Cities grow and cities change, but it was so interesting to learn all this stuff. So crazy. But yeah, some of the new developments that were developed before 2024 are not related to transit circles, but they're still kind of along that line. Like the city realized in like 1990s that they were running out of housing, and then like 2017 they started finding loopholes in their plans so they can encourage development. And now with the support of the provincial government, whether you're a fan of them or not, I'm just telling you, Bill 47 is allowing them to build towers everywhere. This area is going to change. Just imagine buildings more like that all across this way. Some of them will be smaller, some of them will be taller, but all across this way. That's going to be wild. Tracy, oh my gosh. Yeah, Brooke just came on too. I'll say hi to Brooke one more time. And hi to Tracy. And hi to Pei. Good to see you. And Gavin, nice to see you too. Good to have you on the stream. We are on our Munchie Mondays. And I am on a mission for some Some good food. I do miss some good food. I decided to come to the east side today. Draw us at home of banh mi, super affordable banh mi. That is very, very true. It's like everything over here, down to the SkyTrain station, is people are gonna be allowed to build 20-story towers here without like city veto or anything like that. They have to be approved and everything, and the homeowners have to agree to sell their property too. So I think that's a good part, because if you already got a home here and you don't want to move, fine, keep your home. It'll get really interesting when there's a whole bunch of towers around you and you have the only last home. But that's how you get those houses like pocketed over in the West End too, amongst a whole bunch of towers. Very, very interesting to see, and nothing wrong with that. So when you're talking about city zoning and all that kind of stuff, whenever I come to Nanaimo Station, I'm always like, oh my gosh, this place is going to change so much. Because most people, when they're offered enough money, well, will sell their home. And there's nothing wrong with it. Wallet. So we're gonna head like, here's one of these Vancouver specials. This is a Vancouver special built on a hill, so they look a little different from their typical Vancouver special. You can still tell back and that it's elongated. Yeah, this is gonna be what's gonna be here. And you can already see it, like if you look right on over here, this big old empty plot here, and it's just some developer who bought this up, and it's just waiting for not even a developer, it's just someone who owns the property. It's just waiting for someone to come by and build a tower. Wow. Just wow. And here we are at the Kingsway. Welcome to the Kingsway. Oh my goodness gracious, Justin's here too? Wow, hey, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, it's Munchie Mondays. And I trekked all the way out here for you guys. So yeah, we're at the Kingsway right now. This is the Kingsway in Nanaimo Street here. You head that way, you head on over to Joyce Collingwood. There's a Heidelberg Materials cement truck right there too, wow. We're gonna head this way. So we're heading west on the Kingsway. Technically northwest too, because the Kingsway kind of like goes up. And we're gonna head down another probably about 10 minutes and over to a place called Space Chicken. Asked if it was recently there with me, and today's are $10 or $8, I'm not quite sure, one of those two. Either $8 or $10. They have this like Mars burger on over there. I want to try that. I want to see what that's all about. And also, there's just like cool restaurants all over this place here. So if something floats our boat, we'll go on over there too. And also, like if you really want to, you can walk south, even further south, about another 10 minutes, and you can hit up, what is that place? Duffin's. The local institution. I got so many new local institutions in my head now, though, too. Places that have hit the local institution list just because of their prices include places like the Milk and Sugar Cafe, the Milk and Sugar Barbecue over in Joyous, super great pizza. Like, there's more institutions than just Duffins and Bonds. Mind you, Duffins and Bonds is legendary, guys, because Duffins and Bonds is legendary. But yeah, like if you go down to like LA Chicken over in the Canby Village, that place is awesome too. So awesome. Let's go grab a Tucker custard tart. I heard these guys have really good custard tarts on over here. The Jin Mai Bakery. Okay, let's make sure we have cash first though. That would be the important part. Okay. We got a little bit of cash. We should have enough to get like a custard tart. On their menu is Space Island. Yeah, they have the Uranus burger. Exactly. It looks pretty good though, regardless of what it is. What it's called. Andrew, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna tip the camera up just because there's people in here right now. Okay, but I heard they had sweets and custard. Oh, there they are. You have egg tarts. Hey, I'm just keeping the camera on me and off of you guys. Okay, just talking to people right now. Yeah, could I get 2 egg tarts? Okay. Awesome. We're getting egg tarts here. I heard they're really good. Jin Mai? Okay. That's how you say it, guys. Yeah, so it's not going to take them too long. Thank you, appreciate it. $1.25? Appreciate it. Talk to you later. Okay, so there's benches across the street that we could go and sit at. We're at the Jin Mai Bakery right on over here. This is what I was told, to come here and try the egg tarts. So we're down here right now, we're gonna try the egg tarts, but this is where these guys are right on over here. Getting down with some Asian pastry to start the Munchie Monday off. Absolutely, Egons, that's awesome. That's an awesome way to think about it. Yeah, they're cash first. So it's good I had some cash on me. Yeah, I was told good things, so. And then there's like a dessert and bubble tea shop here too that I was told I should check out, but they told me to check out the egg tarts first, and that's just because everyone's got a soft spot for egg tarts probably. This street is like massive. It's got like sometimes 3 lanes. It was going to be a highway, and then New Westminster stepped in and said, no, let's not connect the highway between Surrey and Burnaby. Let's not do that. So then we didn't get a highway, but we got a throughway road here in Vancouver down to Burnaby and then back over in Surrey, which I guess is like somewhat helpful. So you can drive a little faster, and the sidewalks are specifically timed for pedestrians. So you get some stupid shit like this right now. But this is just, everyone's trying to be cautious. But like Vancouver drivers too. Oh, Nelly. Okay, we're good. I think we're gonna sit here. By the eye shop. So we're by Sunny Eye Care. If anyone needs the reference. Okay. But Jin Mai and their egg ooh. Like look at this, like I just pressed it up. You can see like the filler marks in here too. So this is their egg tarts. Very Chinese. Sean, good to see you too. Nice to have you. Oh, very flaky. That's a very good sign. Okay. These are crazy good. They have like the custard at like an almost liquidy state, but you see how like it holds on, it's not falling apart, but they're so flaky and so buttery. I can't remember who recommended this to me, but like it is friggin' ridiculous. Like I was gonna come down to Space Chicken. I knew I was gonna come out of Nanaimo Station, and so I looked at the list, because I tell you guys I have a list, and they had said check out the Egg Tarts. For the backup dessert place, I had planned the dessert and bubble tea shop next door if they wouldn't let me in, because sometimes they're a little afraid of the camera and stuff like that. So for good reason, they want a little privacy if they want privacy. And these guys were fine, they were cool. So and then there's nothing wrong if they tell us to get out, so long as they tell us like before we start getting into like the nitty gritty of purchasing food and stuff like that, you know. Because the shop owners sometimes might have somebody trying to hide from like a suppressive government and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of people in the Metro Vancouver area. Some people who are just on over here just hiding from a suppressive government, and they get the freedom of Canada. So yay Canada, we're awesome. Yeah, Justin, it's delicious. Yeah, Sean, it's delicious. I drove like Vancouver when I first got to Kelowna 9 years ago. I hope I have my license back. No worries, no worries. Yeah, driving around here though, it can be a little tricky. You could see my frustration, because like I drive the work truck and stuff like that, so yeah. I've driven these streets in the work. I don't drive it very often. I'm not really the one in charge, but when they need me to, on a rare occasion, I will. Let's try one more. And you can see the custard. Like when you go to the Nanaimo Bakery, what disappoints me, see, these are Chinese egg tarts. They're different from the Portuguese ones. You can read up online to find out. And these ones are done just a little bit better. A little more buttery, a little more flaky, a little more loosey-goosey with the custard that kind of like melts into your mouth. That's what I like. Some people don't like the Nanaimo ones better. They like the density of it and stuff like that. They find it more pleasurable. So I guess it's your choice. Okay. We picked an awesome location for Munchie Mondays today. Yeah, we got like a glasses spot behind us. I'm thoroughly happy with that purchase. You know when you have something that's recommended to you by the people that live in an area, and sometimes you try it and you're like, this is so disappointing. This was not one of them. And when that happens, you just feel a little like, thank you to whoever recommended that to me. It's down on the list, so I'd be able to look it up later. But so yep, and if you're down here, come on over here. Head on over to the Jin Mai Bakery, which is right here. Right there behind the lights. That place is awesome. Their egg custard tarts are definitely worth trying. I'm gonna have to like figure out what else is there. They definitely had some matcha bums on the way in too, so they're doing a little bit of fusion as well. Good to see. Good to see. But yeah, let's keep going. So we're going to keep walking west on the Kingsway. It should take us, we're going to pass by the green lettuce. We're going to go back to the green lettuce another day. I know there's a few people that want me to go to the green lettuce as well. But Space Chicken actually was ahead on the list, so they get the first chance. But you green lettuce fans, I have been advised, and you are on the list now. Okay. We're over here. This is Gladstone. I'm going to cross the street because the other side of the street is interesting. And this is the intersection of Gladstone and, oh my gosh, is that the... I feel like I'm out of One Piece right now. Like, look at that right there. This one of those fantastic, it's literally a ladder into the sky. It might just be like loose wood. And like, just like, it's a work of art. That's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a functional. Could you imagine that? Fully functional ladder into the sky. And like somebody built it just so that there's a portal there. Christian, good to see you. What is that, Armor K? Good to see you as well. Nice to have you on the stream. If you actually get up there, you can jump through some portal. But you have to make sure that you hit the right spot to get through the portal, otherwise you fall down. So, wow. Wow, my imagination is just going off with that. Yeah, so we're over on the Kingsway right now. I think this is the Kensington Cedar. If I'm incorrect, feel free to let me know. They get a little fuzzy sometimes. Either way, awesome place to come. What's this? 15% off Monday. Asif was talking about coming to this place at some point. I think I'll bring Asif along. I think I'll bring Asif along for that one. He wants to go to that restaurant. Yeah, we'll stroll through the neighborhood. It's going to take us probably another 5 minutes. We're going to have to walk across Victoria Street. And over here, I'm going to turn the camera around because there's sometimes people who have no homes that like this balcony on over here and stuff like this. So, me. But yeah, so awesome. Yeah, so great to see you. Nice to have you here. Oh my goodness gracious. This is our Monday Munchies, where we try something sweet, something savory, and a bevy. So we've already tried something sweet. We went on over the Jin Mai Bakery and we tried their egg custard tarts on over there, here on the Kingsway. And now we're heading down the street into a new location that's doing some good work for the neighborhood, actually. Like, the food is super affordable. Space Chicken. We were over there just last week on Tuesday, I believe, or maybe no, it was Wednesday. Asif was shooting his footage for And the fried chicken. Want to watch that? And we already had space chicken on the list, so I was intrigued when Asif chose space chicken. He was looking for some fried chicken spots, and I was like, why don't you try space chicken? And I had said it a few times by then. This time he actually took you up on the offer. So this is Victoria Drive and the Kingsway, and you just head 5 minutes that way and you'll head on over into the Victoria Drive BIA, Business Improvement Area, where all the shops and restaurants are. Beautiful amount of awesome food down there too. You can see the ski hills on over here too. You get some really cool mountain views from here because we are up in elevation as well here in this area. We're really close to a prominent lookout place too, over by Kensington Park. It's a few blocks away off of the main strip, which would be a little dark today, but yeah. Am I visiting Green Lettuce? I am past it right now, but I'm heading on over to the other place. You gotta get it on the list. I have a really long list of a lot of different places. And I gotta prioritize somehow. But yeah, your Green Lettuce is right here. It's doing well. So, you definitely got it on the list, Gavin. It's gonna take a little bit. Okay. Is it even open today? Sometimes they're closed. Probably, oh yeah, it's closed today. This would be a Let's Get Nosy right now. They probably have it back open on Mondays when the weather gets a little better. But right now it's closed. But yeah, so I guess we're definitely not going there today. Have it on the list. I've heard a few good things about that too. Once you recommended it the first time, I was just like, oh my goodness gracious. I checked it out. I think Global Feast has been on over there too. Some foodie reviewers over here in Vancouver as well. So, I watched someone eat in there. But yeah, we're not that far away actually now. We're getting close to Commercial Street, or Commercial Drive turns into Commercial Street, and that is where Space Chicken is very close to. So we're getting very close. The Space Chicken's in the old chicken world that was down here. Chicken world was struggling, so one of the locations, this is all hearsay, so it's not like totally substantiated in fact, so don't take it as like gospel or Bible. But apparently Chicken World sold off that unit, and now they're back to doing very, very well again. So they were just like post-pandemic struggles. Sometimes businesses had to close down one of their franchises, their chains, or sell it off to someone else just so that they could keep it going, and it turned into Space Chicken. And they're doing some spectacular work with the fried chicken. I just wanted to try out the hamburgers too. And Nick is right, they have a Uranus burger. So you guys can have a little chuckle at that if you want. So this is Commercial Street right on over here. Went to the Canucks game yesterday. Oh! Okay. Not a bad game, but fair enough, fair enough. So yeah, Space Chicken is literally a minute away, if my memory serves me correctly. Nick is like so chuckling. Nick's doing the whole mistress laugh right now. Ah! Love it. Love it. That's hilarious. So this is Miller and the Kingsway here. We are just across the street. Across the street. Oh yeah, it's like right up here. The list out of all the rest. We had knocked off a few others, but it's chilly out. Burgers, fries, rice, and everything nice. Apparently, you have rice here. I don't know how the overhead's gonna be, but yeah, we're gonna grab one of their Mars burgers right now. They had a poster on the side showing it too. There it is, right there. They're double patty. Apparently you save like $2 or $3. So, and by the way, this is the deal that Asif got. So yeah, we must have been here on Tuesday. The chicken is literally off the hook here. Oh, when you walk in, this is cool too. Look at this. Is that not wild? Space chicken. Space chicken. Okay, guys, we're gonna. Come on in. Hey, I'm just vlogging, just talking. I'll keep it on me. Yeah, I just wanted to get the Mars Burger special.
Spicy or regular?
Spicy would be good.
Anything else for you?
No.
Dining or to go?
I'll dine in here. Thank you. Debit, please.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please have a seat. Just 5 to 8 minutes for your order.
Okay, appreciate it. Okay. We're gonna sit down and chill out. Oh no! Oh, that. Reconnected. Yeah, we're reconnected. I'm not gonna mess around with it right now. What a day, though. What a day. It has been a bit of a day. Yeah. It's a balmy -16 where Andrew is. Okay. It is a. I used to be that way when I was in Toronto, so I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I definitely know what you're talking about. Let's see what the weather is across the country right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can just ask Gemini. Gemini can put it together like in a table for us and stuff like this. What is the weather in Toronto, Quebec? We'll go with Kelowna as well to get like some outside of like our immediate area, and we'll go with Edmonton too, because like if Edmonton is super cold, Calgary is just going to be a little warmer. That's the only difference right there for you. Okay. So Let's see what it is. Oh, it only gave me Toronto. How cheap. It's like, we don't care about the other cities. We're just going to give you the temperature for Toronto. What a wimp. Gemini. Gemini. Yeah, so like, well, it's minus 13 in Toronto, and there's still a 30% chance of more snow. Wow. So yeah. They got walloped. That was interesting to see. So over here, when they take your order, okay, they'll give you a number on the receipt, so you can see the receipt right here. There's no secrets here. Like, there's no secret code for my card or anything here. It just says the server's name and stuff like that too. So yeah, just come on in here and just check it out. This is Space Chicken that we're at right now. So $9.94 right now. Usually the burger is it's around $10.99 according to their board. So yeah, you save a buck or two. So that's not bad. That's not bad. It's the same thing, the same place as a lot of others. Like, so, and this place is actually pretty affordable. The Tuesday special is definitely the big one. But they have a whole bunch of different specials here as well. So here's actually, Nick wanted to know what the Uranus burger looked like. There's apparently Uranus Friday, so you can come on over here and get it. So like, this is a bigger deal, $14.49 to $10.99. Wow. Okay, and apparently the burger is stuffed with cheese from what I read on the board. But double check that. So I don't want you to be disappointed if I'm incorrect. There's the Jupiter burger as well, right on over there. So it's more of the mushroomy burger. Okay. Yeah, this is a very South Asian burger place too. So yeah, I'm excited to see that too. Because it gives you a little bit of assortment. You're not just getting like your regular. Sometimes when you go to like a West End burger restaurant, you don't get all the interesting. You don't get like variety. It's kind of like the same burger from shop to shop to shop, just with like a few things changed. Like, so you go to Burger King and there's a little more mayonnaise on the burger, and you go to McDonald's and it's a little more of their special sauce and stuff like that. It's these little shops on over here, these spots right on over here with these families, and they're working hard, and they're just making some great food, and they're selling it at a decent price, especially if you're getting the specials. So it's definitely something to consider. But I am definitely just rocking out right now, just chilling out. So yeah, I when we came here on Tuesday, I had to come back. I had to try the burgers just so I could show you what the burgers were like. Because if we just show you the chicken, we're missing half of the picture apparently. Okay, so on their menu they have the burgers first, and it includes like they have like a space fish burger as well and stuff like that. So there's a bit of variety, and there's the proteins that you can get. Then they have the space chicken pieces, and the pieces meals. Those are the fried chicken, so the legs and the thighs. And then from there they have wings as well. And if you want to get grilled chicken, they have grilled chicken, which is really good, I heard. And then Nashville chicken, and a whole slew of sides as well. So there's lots of varieties here. UK, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. You look like a tall guy. Me, a tall guy? Oh, awesome. Thank you. I'll be back, guys. Thank you very much. No, I'm good. I appreciate it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let's open it up. Thanks for doubling back. No problem, Agons. Christopher, good to see you on the stream too. Guys, I'm just doing an opening shot for you right now. Oh. This is the thing. It's saucy. Oh, this looks ridiculously good. They gave me like all these napkins here too. This is gold right now. Look at this. There's like so much goodness here. I am excited. I'm gonna show you. That's pretty good. Hey, I get a little bit of a thumbnail and you guys get that too? Yeah. So, I don't know what's on Saturday. I don't see a sign for that yet. I think, no, Saturn's on Thursday. Saturn's on Thursdays. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's eat it before I lose it. First thing you taste when you bite into it is the ooey gooey cheese, and they have like a nice spicy sauce, almost like a South Asian chipotle mayo, but it's not chipotle mayo. Very, very good. 2 patties, yeah. 2 whole patties. Lettuce, tomato, pickles. And because it's a South Asian burger, you can see like the sauce is like on my lips after I take a bite. Oh my gosh. Papa Smith, good to see you. That is good. That is so good. That is ridiculous. It's like you gotta eat it strategically too. Give me a sec. When you're shaking your hands like this, because it's full of grease, that's just goodness. That's flavor. There's so much flavor there. Papa Smith, good to see you too. A few other people came onto the stream. Good to see you folks as well. I picked up the burger and the check kind of flew. So thanks for the support, folks. It's appreciated. Oh yeah, the bun is holding up though. Like this bun is like structurally sound. That's another good idea for when you want this. No, Gavin, I don't have enough money for that. But thank you for making me laugh. Victor, good to see you too. I am a sucker. This is so good. I love me a good burger. These guys are doing burgers right too. And their fried chicken is crazy as well. Their spice, I would tell you, their spicy is pretty spicy. And so my husband Asif, of course, has exposed me to a lot of spice. And so I'm used to the South Asian spices, but I can tell you, for people in my complexion who don't usually have spice, just to let you know, this is spicy. This is spicy. Space chicken. This place rocks. I was thinking butter chicken. I might have got. I've seen a butter chicken burger. Butter chicken burger, yeah. Those. They're just doing like old school burgers with like a twist, like the South Asian twist. It is so good. It is so good. You got to try the other burgers next time here. Nick just wants me to keep coming back. I see. I see. Mhm. When I was talking about spots that were hitting like the institution list, this is one of them. When you hit the institution list, like a local institution, where you're selling delicious food and for a good price, and you have some really solid hours. And they have some solid hours here. They're open late as well. Double check their hours though, and just so that you're aware. But it's so good. Yeah, then you gotta come down and try it then. Yeah, Nick's already told me I gotta come back and try the other burgers. Yeah, I definitely want to try that Uranus burger at some point in time. Okay, and the Saturn burger on Thursdays. We're gonna have to figure something. We're gonna have to figure something out. Mhm. Mhm. Oh my gosh. I think we'll snake our way. Up Commercial Street. That was ridiculously good. There is a reason people come here. Okay? Like seriously. Seriously, come here. Come here. Spend money. You will not be, even if you're paying cheaper than some other places. Wow. Wow. I'm like legitimately happy now. That was happiness hitting me. So yeah, the burger is just so good. So good. As well. So there's lots of options if you want it. Lots and lots of options. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. That was so good. Thank you. I had to get this one more time for you. I love this. It's so cute. That's a red rocket. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, if we go right now, we can head through Commercial on Commercial Street over to Commercial Drive, and that'll get us to another area that's somewhat well lit, but we have to go now because the light is starting to go down. Space chicken, wow. Wow, yeah, they have onion rings and french fries and a pile of other stuff there too. So you can go online and look up the different restaurants that happen to be in the area. Or you can go and look up the menu. They literally have the menu on Google Maps. Right? You might have to look at the photograph of the menu, but just kind of cycle it through. Anything that's within a few months is probably very accurate. So we're going to leave the Kingsway now. And we're going to head through a little bit of what is called the neighborhood on over here. This is Commercial Street right here. I'm going to cross the street here. I think there's only a sidewalk on one side of the street. Commercial Street, of course, turns into Commercial Drive. And it won't take us very long to get through this neighborhood either. I'm just taking the shortcut on over here. Heading on over to the area with Kokomo Burger Shop, as well as the Flourist. I think there's also the Last Chance Cafe or something like that there too. So head on through the neighborhood. You can see some of the parks that are over here. They got their tennis courts and everything. Wow. Wow. Jay, good to see you. All the way from the Canadian Rockies. That's awesome. That's awesome. Whimsical, good to see you too. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, so over here there is a whole bunch of Vancouver specials just kind of backing. This is the back of a Vancouver. I like this little patio usually at the back with some stairs. You can see over here someone built another home onto the home, so that's like literally a laneway home right there, that blue one. And this is the main part of the street on over here. But yeah, these are all Vancouver specials that have like been gentrified over time and everything like that too. And just different balconies you can see, different steps down, but still those Vancouver specials, just iconic for the city. It got around a loophole for the city so they could, and they needed it too. And these types of houses right here, these were the solutions. Beautiful house here too. So are we over by the school? Yeah, so we're about halfway. It's not very much longer, but it is a little bit of a trek. There's your typical Vancouver schools on over here too. And you can see in the background the ski hills. So this again would be the type of home that was very popular in the neighborhood. This is your wartime small little home, very easy for people to build back in the day. And these would have come a little bit later. These are the front of some Vancouver specials. And this is your typical British Columbia school on over here. It looks much, much different from schools back in my old hometown of Toronto and stuff like that. So, very interesting to see. So yeah, this is Commercial Street here. We're gonna come out on, I think like East 22nd. We'll figure it out. I mix up the streets from time to time. So yeah, this is, if you're at the Kingsway and you're over by Space Chicken, this is the shortcut to the drive. Shortcut from the Kingsway to the drive. Well, once you know it, if you're someone who mainly goes on foot or on bike, you start using this route quite often. So this is Commercial Street here. It's the local school on over here. It's like their outdoor classroom right here with the rocks, so the kids can sit on the rocks and the teacher can stand in the middle and chat. I'm sure there's kids that play on that as well. And yep, this is East 22nd on over here. And this entire area is within a transit-oriented zone. So, if the developers want to tear down the house, or someone wants to sell it and they want to tear it down and build something, they can. Looks like they're going to build 2 lots on over here. This will be interesting. Someone bought up 2 lots here. It looks like the sidewalk's closed, so we'll cross the street. There's the school one more time for you. There's shops just at the end of this street, about 25 meters up. So this is where we're heading. The shortcut. This is, again, when you take that zigzag onto West 22nd, or East 22nd, we're now back on Commercial Drive. Look at this. They're definitely going to build something new on over here too. Oh wow. And that's the weights for the crane that's down here. That's nuts. 100 tons a piece. Look at that. That's what that says. I better watch where I'm going. Let's cross the street here. Look at that. 100 tons each. Wow. There's the crane right there. There's nobody driving up and down this street right now, guys. Yeah, something's going to get built here. It's going to be big. You already have this sneaking in here, too. So this looks like art classes for kids, probably adults. And there's different studios in here, too. Behind me here with a whole bunch of creative people doing stuff on over here. So, like, if you're in the area, interesting to see. This area used to be full of factories. And then they came in and they built the townhouses on over here. Around the 90s, these townhouses started to come in. Somewhat newer. Some of them probably came in a little bit later as well. So maybe like the 2010s, 2017s. So. And a lot of this new housing, the first places that Vancouver built back in the 90s and into the early 2000s when they found out that they needed more housing, and like all of our cities across Canada are dealing with the housing crisis right now. Well, what they did was they started finding the unpopular land. So they built townhouses here, but what used to be here before, like the Britannia food equipment, these factories and stuff like that. Some of these factories are galleries now, but they used to be factories back in the day. So this whole area used to be factories, and now is so it's very interesting to see. We're having Rod, good to see you. Nice to have you on the street. Yeah. Duca, or Ducey, good to see you guys too. Nice to have you on the street. So this place has changed so much. Very cool. Very, very cool. This is like one of your local nerd shops on over here. They have some cool stuff in here, I'm sure. That's called Art and Exhibits, Fine Art. So, there was a sign outside, new show! So I guess if you want to try the new show. Now the thing is, because this is so kind of in where there's a lot of new housing and stuff like that, it's a fairly quiet area. You'll see a lot of these places close around 4. This is the Commercial Street Cafe. Doesn't mean these places are bad. These places are amazing. But it's just who's available for what and when they're going to buy their stuff. So a lot of the cafes, the Flourist is open until 7. So if you want a late coffee, you can get a late coffee. But the other cafes close around 4 or 5. This shop here closes like a 4, I believe. No, 5. This is Second Nature right on over here. So it's just, it really caters to like the local market in here. You're not gonna have a lot of tourists, if ever, come through this area. So if you're a tourist and you want an off the beat kind of experience, come here at 2 in the afternoon. It is very, on a weekday or even like a Saturday, very interesting part of the city right on over here. Okay, there's ordinary foods. There's some of the old factories still in here too, so Ivan's Body and stuff like that, old automotive. This is what that area used to be filled with. There's ordinary folks across the street here. Okay, it looks like some kind of clothing store or something. Maybe it's furniture, who knows. And then like nice townhouses above. And look at this, they have the balconies up top, so they have like a nice high view from the street. That's what I really like. That's what I really like. Oh dear, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Oh, look at this. That's fun. All getting ready right now. There's a little bit. You can freeze that and read that if you want. Oh, thanks, dear. Look at all the cats here. I'm loving it. Look at that. That is wild. That is wild. I have no idea what this is. If this is just someone's private home or something, but wow. Okay, and a lot of these homes on over here are for rent. And that was another one of the loopholes right on over here. So you can see like homes for rent and stuff like that. Okay, and they did try to keep some of the local infrastructure. So some of these new condo or like townhouses, whether they're rentals or not, are still on the foundation of the old place. Okay, so the old factory and all that stuff. So that's cool in that case. Man, look at this. This is definitely a Chinese focused development. And you start getting some of this infrastructure here. So if you live here, you'll have the key to get in. So very cool. Yeah, definitely a Chinese developer. Love it though. They do some, it just changes it up and makes it more interesting. It's not dull or boring. It's not just like glass tower after glass tower after glass tower. Nothing wrong with that, but there's some other parts. So this one over here, this is winter melon sessions right here. This is where they do a lot of like autism and stuff like that. So it's like kind of like an autism school. There's more to it than that. There's physio on over here. Here's Kokomo. So this is your burger joint on over here. I think they do vegan, but I have heard amazing stuff. This is also on the list, so I need to come here at some point in time in the future. But this is the Flourist right on over here. Okay, and I was just gonna pop in and grab a little drinky if they're not closing. I'm gonna check the hours though. 6 p.m. It's 5:30, so it's still good if we go in. I'm gonna keep the camera on me. Drink. Really good drinks. So we're gonna keep the camera down because there's other people in here and stuff like this. Okay. Hey, Can I get can I just get a latte?
Yeah.
I would love a latte.
Is it for here to go?
Let's get in a to-go cup because I'm a slow drinker and you guys are gonna close.
That's everything?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll get right here.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I can email it to myself. Awesome. We got these new tablets, guys.
Sorry.
I was just talking, just talking to people on my phone. It doesn't hurt to ask. If you don't know, you don't know. Yeah. So yeah, this place has got like some vibing music. If you're over here and stuff like this, definitely worth coming on over here and checking the place out. If we were here just a few hours earlier, it would have been packed, but it's a half an hour before closing time, so still good enough. You can come on in. They're not going to shut down. They're going to still have some baked stuff in here and stuff like that. They make like people on my stream the bread and stuff like that. Awesome. So like this is like, if you're in the neighborhood, people love this stuff. They just keep this stocked. Okay. I've heard good stuff about this. I haven't tried it yet. I have tried their croissants. They're very good too. I have never seen this before. I'm sure they've had this for a while though. But their cookies are also like the big thing on over here too. So yeah, it's such a vibe. If you want like, they have like brand granola here too, which is like amazing. When I used to lead canoe trips, we would make stuff like that. Okay, different kind of granolas or like fried oatmeal that you can you cool it down, you throw it in Ryan, right? No, we are nowhere close to that person at all. Wow. Yeah, we're in the exact opposite of that neighborhood. This is the exact opposite. Yeah, yeah. That would be Kitsilano. Okay, very much more affluent. This is more, a little more working class, a little bit more gentrified, kind of in between zone right on over here. So there's a mix of people that live on over here in this area. Yeah, yeah. And like the homes are expensive here now, but a lot of people who bought their homes even like 15 years ago, and bought them when they were a little more affordable. Check out the art on this. Check out the art. This is why I love coming to these places. Okay. I got the go glass. Okay. No, we had dessert first. Gavin, we had dessert first. Yeah. Something sweet, something savory, and a bevy. We're kind of going in order today. Now, I don't always go in order. Sometimes I get the bevy first. Yeah, I know. But today we're doing this. Good question. Han, nice to see you. Yeah, I had some sweets already, so I'm gonna hold off on more sweets. But yeah, definitely not knocking them. No, their sweets and their pastries here are really good. Come on over here and try some of this stuff. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, but yeah, we just got their latte. Very nice, very sweet. I'm sure. Okay, the leaf is now ruined, but that's because I had to put a lid on it. They're gonna close soon. Very nice. So with the latte, it's like foamy milk on top and a whole lot more milk than if you got a flat white. A flat white's when you want like a kind of a latte with steamed milk, latte flavor with steamed milk, and a more espresso flavor. And this one is more, a latte has more of the espresso. And the espresso is nice and roasty. And that's what you want when you have a good latte. You want to be able to take, unless you're getting like a vanilla latte or a caramel latte, then they're putting like a sugar flavor in there to sweeten it up. But that's good. That is good. That is really good. Yeah. And they got like a pantry back here too with a bunch of stuff in here too. So you can come on in and check that out and stuff like that. Like they got like cans of tomatoes on over here for $9. I'm sure they've been imported or something like that. Look at that right there. So people will come on into this place for different ingredients as well if they're coming to the area. And I'm sure if you're one of those people, you know what you want. Yeah, but just like a nice vibing place on over here. So, So, hot dog is a fast drink. Yeah, I'm a slow drinker. When it comes to like a coffee, I like to savor it. Which is very interesting, very interesting. So I actually, when I came down here, I wanted to come from Commercial-Broadway Station and come down here first and go to the cafe across the street, but getting out the door at Commercial-Broadway Station because I would have not been able to get back onto a train. So I rode out to Nanaimo Station and just flipped my route around for you guys. So this was always one of the options on the list, but yeah, I want to come over here a little bit later on another day and show you the cafe across the street as well. It's very good. It's very, very good. Good morning. That's morning where you are, eh? Oh my gosh. How do you know I'm a boy? Maybe I identify as something else. How dare you? How dare you? Oh Nelly, oh Nelly. What a day, what a day. Okay. I want to head on over to Commercial-Broadway Station, so let's make our way over there before it gets any darker. And like people are starting to pack up too. They're gonna close soon. We're gonna head out. That's so nice they let us sit here though while they're closing up shop though too. So this is the Flourist right here. Beautiful, beautiful place. We do need to check out Kokomo across the street too. Or not across the street, down the street. And then this one right here, this is the Last Chance Cafe. On over at this corner here. I want to try that out too. They close around 5 though. So I was going to make it out here until I got stuck on the train. So I just wasn't going to push myself through that crowd. It was just going to be a bad scene. So we are over here right now, and we are currently up the Commercial Drive. We are now back on Commercial Drive, and we are walking towards the SkyTrain station here in East Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It's going to be a little quiet for probably about 5 minutes. We just got to get to the other side of Clark Park here, and then the shops pick up again. So 5 minutes. Where's all the crazy people? Most of Vancouver is not like that. Most of Vancouver is just single-family houses or low-level apartment buildings. Yeah. What they should, that's the thing. When they show the news, they don't show these places on over here. This is literally what either this or single-family homes is literally what predominant parts of Vancouver look like. Like Vancouver, small town feel for our little big city here on the west coast. We have 800,000 people here. When we are building, look at this. So these homes on over here have been bought up, and they're gonna build a nice new building on over here. But yeah, a lot of homes just like this. This looks like a semi, but we have single family homes too and stuff like that. So yeah. Andrew, Andrew, that's an awesome comment. That throws so much shade. Yeah, it's very homey. Very, very homey. But I get it. They show a lot of one neighborhood that where there's a lot of people that are fortunately up really hard on their luck, and then people think the whole city looks like that. It's not like that at all. Very funny. Very funny to see. So over here, it's probably, let's check the time. I got a question about the time. 5:42. So it's 5:40. Behind Ontario time, so when it's noon in Ontario, it's 9 a.m. over here. So when I say Ontario, I say Toronto. So in Toronto is noontime in Toronto, it is 9 here. I literally wake up some mornings, read the morning news, and I've already found out what's happened in the country, because most of it happens out east. We're on the far west coast down over here. So by the time our day is done, my mom's been in bed for a few hours. And she will be waking up soon. That's interesting. It's really interesting. There's some beautiful mosaics on over here, guys. Hey Jerome, did you hear that a portion of yeah, it is affecting the 99B line. That's right by Main Street. Yeah, Main and West Broadway. No, that would technically be East Broadway, right? So this one stands out a little bit better, but they got these all over here. Beautiful mosaics that were built here. This is on the edge of Clark Park. So just beautiful, beautiful. And you'll find these mosaics not only in places like this, you'll find them on the sidewalks as well. Whole bunch of different ones right down over here. I'm not sure if we're close to the high school here or not too. There's a high school close to here as well. Very cool though. Very, very cool. There's a private school too. I believe that is the private school, but double check your maps for yourself. Yeah, draw. That's gonna cause a predicament. This is the sidewalk up into Clark Park here. Clark Park's pretty dark right now, so that's where you get your 10 and huge greens too. So if you want to, and like greens with trees. So if you want to sit underneath a tree and have a nice picnic on a nice mowed lawn, that is one of the places you can go. Clark Park behind us here. We're gonna head forward right now. We're heading north on Commercial Drive, and this is West 14th or East 14th here. Sorry, I mixed up the East and West. I do try to correct myself. The East and West. So we'll come on over here. So we're crossing 14th Street. And we're now down onto the drive. We're literally on the drive. So what starts on over here is the labor businesses right on over here and stuff like that. So there's a few places where people can kind of find work on like a daily basis and stuff like that. If they're hard up for work, they can come over to these locations. I don't know exactly how it works, but they come on in. I think the building right behind us now is not functional. And the building across the laneway here, this one's getting torn down. Used to be an awesome Latin grocery store in here too. But again, more of make work projects on over here. So like people can come and pick up people who are migrant workers and stuff like that legally in Canada, and they're just looking for some extra work while they actually look for a job. Sometimes it is newcomers who have come to the area, and they just kind of sit in the room at 6 a.m. in the morning, and when people come to pick them up for work, they'll go off and do a job. Whether it's re-shingling a roof and they're just carrying the heavy materials, or putting pavement down or digging a hole, all that type of stuff. If you need holes dug, you need people to dig them. And if somebody who's hard up can find some work, and because that service is there, well, at least they're giving them a good way to find work. And Draw's like, yep, Maine to Quebec. Only one block. Yeah, that's still going to cause a lot of chaos, Draw. But people have been waiting for that to happen. They've been wondering why it wasn't closed down earlier. So I think the city is ready. And this thing has come along so fast. Look at this new building right here. Like Lego. And they blended into this is a little newer of a building, but it's still been around for a while on over here. And they're going to have a whole slew of new shops down here too. This is going to be awesome. And that's what we need. What we need is a more thorough connection between Commercial Drive on this section here, the southern section, that connects on over to areas where the Flourist is, with Kokomo and the Last Chance Cafe. Kind of connect all these different areas together into like a bigger metropolis. Okay. You can see here, now we're on the drive proper. There's the SkyTrain's coming in. This is the south section of the drive over by East 12th. If you go 2 blocks this way, you'll head on over to Lakewood Drive, and that'll take you on over to Trout Lake. And there's another property right on over here. So whoever's selling it's just waiting for the right developer to come by. Who's going to give them the right money that they want because they own the land. And they're going to build a tower there because we are so close. So close. Just passing the Burrows on over here. Popular restaurant. So many awesome little restaurants right around here. So many awesome restaurants in around here. Oh, thank you. Awesome neighborhood out over here though. Don't be afraid to check the south side of the drive, like south of Commercial-Broadway. There's some good restaurants down here, including one of Asa's favorite. I'll show you that in a sec. There's the banners for the drive right there. So they call this a drive. That's the way they decided to brand this area. It's also Little Italy. but his business improvement area designation is the Drive. Very awesome. We're passing Kyle's Cafe on over here. This is like your Chinese restaurant on over here. With comfort food and everything. Oh, it's just on me. Oh, I think we passed it already. Anyways, Astiv loves Baby Doll on over here. I think we passed it already. They might be renovating. Okay, so we're over at East Broadway now. So East Broadway is just ahead of us here. I'm keeping the camera on me to keep myself safe right now. Sometimes there's reasons you turn the camera on yourself. It's not always the one-point perspective shot you should be going for. Sometimes, to help build community and get more followers, you really need to put the camera on yourself. It makes people more comfortable. Also shows people your reactions. Also, you can look behind yourself too. Sometimes when you really want to make sure you're covering your back, which is cool too. So, all those things you got to think about. Especially in a city like Vancouver, where it does have a reputation. Even if that reputation is largely unsubstantiated. But there is fact and truth to it too. So, yeah, you look. I can keep an eye on myself right now. When I'm doing this, I'm definitely looking behind my. Ah! Let's head in. So when you come to the SkyTrain, it's a tap in and a tap out. We're going to Waterfront. So this escalator will take you to the side when you're going further east on the Expo line. We're going to head on over here to this area. These people are coming off of the Millennium line right now. We're going to head up this way. Just going to go behind the bunch. So a lot of people are trying to get home from work right now, and I'm not in that rush, so I'm going to take it easy and let those people pass by. So if you're here during the work hour, there's no official rule or anything here in Vancouver. It's not like Toronto, but you try to keep to this side if you're riding up, and keep the other side open for people to be able to walk up. But we get a lot more tourists in Toronto sometimes, per capita. It's per capita. So in that case, sometimes people don't know that rule, and that's why Vancouverites are relatively patient, because, hey man, tourists bring money to the city. We love tourists. It's the big, long walkway here. Trains will be coming probably about every 3 minutes here, so I'm not even in a rush. Want to get on whatever train you are. Generally, people are heading out further east across Vancouver right now, and the downtown trains will take you in. But sometimes people are so tired from work they'll rush onto the train, and that's fine too. There's another train coming in like 3 minutes. And the doors just closed just as I'm showing up. So typical. Look at that right there, the rush. The rush. Anyways, 2 minutes and another train's coming. You're not going to see a lot on the train. It's fairly dark right now, but that's it. That's Munchie Mondays. So we went on over and we tried sweets over at the Jin Mai Bakery on the Kingsway. Then we went on over and we tried something savory over at Space Chicken. And we tried their by the Flourist, and we picked us up a latte. So yeah, it's been an awesome day here at Munchie Monday. Thanks for coming along, and just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Talk to you later. Draw, so true, so true. Bye.